Hello everybody, this is Atilio.
And I'm Adrienne.
Today we are visiting with one of the experts that we trust that we always have on our website. Who do we have today?
So we have Kimhan. He's the principal broker of Hawaii Pacific Property Management.
Duke, tell us real quick, how did you get into property management?
I was an agent. I did sales for a number of years. I started to do property management on the side. One day, somebody said, hey, if you did property management full-time, you could really make a go at it. And most property managers make far more than sales agents. And I go, hold on one second. So I had no idea about the realm of full-time property management. It really took me about a year to make up my mind and say, this is what I want to do, and I want to do it full-time because I did enjoy property management.
So fast forward like 10 years later, here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Give us your, the top things that differentiate Hawaii Pacific Property Management.
As I found other property managers to do business with, nobody had a guarantee. Nobody guaranteed anything on their contracts. And I said, property managers today have so much to worry about because housing values are in the millions. And so I said, what if I could do something a little bit different to differentiate myself amongst other property managers? And one of them was to guarantee an eviction guarantee.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one. We have 3 guarantees. It's really hard to get in touch with your property manager. So I said, I will guarantee that we will contact you within 1 hour of you leaving us a message. So I have 3 guarantees. Communication guarantee is probably the most important one, but I will tell you that the rent guarantee and eviction guarantee, nobody's doing in the state of Hawaii except us.
You said something in the beginning. You said the word focus. Do you all do sales, and why not?
We do not. Starting day one, when we opened this business, we were a property manager only.
Yeah, I think most of the agents on Oahu, correct me if I'm wrong, they're trying to do both.
Sales and property management. Really, it kind of complements each other, but a lot of agents probably have maybe 20 to 30 owners. That's what I had, and I was never really big, but the minute I went full-time property management, a lot of agents weren't afraid to refer me their property management clients because I do not do sales. There's no stealing of clients. I give them a referral fee, and we're off and running. So
you have that 100% return
Yep.
to agent guarantee.
We do. That's another thing that we do on our referral contract, that if the referring agent gives me a client, they go back when they decide to sell.
Let's talk about the rent guarantee.
Okay.
How does that work?
Rent guarantee states that we will tell you ahead of time what the lowest amount of rent in the market your property's worth. So I have to see the condition of the property. I got to go inside, and we'll set a rent guarantee amount. And if we cannot get that rent for you after advertising that for 30 days, then we'll pay you that amount of money. To date, 11 years, I've only paid that out one time.
What do you guys do? What do you guys do differently for your marketing?
With a professional photographer, we take a video walking from the parking area all the way into your house. We zoom in on all the rooms. We show the backyard if there's any, and any other amenities that HOA can offer. So that's all free. Along with that, we take about 30 to 50 pictures of your house, depending on the size, and we advertise it on 36 different websites for free.
I want to shift a little bit into where we're at in the market.
Okay.
And how is that affecting owners, tenants, and just property management in general.
We've had one of the best real estate markets we've had in my life. So we're coming out of that now. And so we're cycling into a different market right now through no help from the government with the interest rates as high as they are, and the market, the way the values are going right now. So today versus 6 months ago in Hawaii, you can get 25% more of house for the same amount of money and the same monthly payment 6 months ago. The market's changing. A lot of people are choosing to rent out their homes now versus sell them.
You guys have an amazing number of positive reviews. Tell us about that. How did that happen?
I think over time, we would get probably 1 or 2 owners a week to say, hey, Mr. Owner, tell us about your experience. I looked at our website and I said, we only got 150 reviews on there. And you pointed out to me that a lot of them are stored on Google.
Yes.
So we've had over 300 reviews over 10 years, and we continue to get them every week. But we do a survey, an independent survey by one of my virtual assistants. They'll call 5 tenants and 5 owners every week.
What do you say to those owners that say, oh, I want to list my home for sale and I want you to try and rent it.
It's hard to do one of them, but to do both of them is even tougher because you're not only competing for the same thing, but your clientele is totally different. What I tell the owner is when you've made the decision to rent, then come and talk to us. Focus.
You know, a lot of people look at investment properties and then they buy the property and then they call you second. Why would you tell them that they probably should call you first?
I have a lady from San Francisco that called me today.
Yeah.
And she said, I thought I'd call the property manager first to see what kind of rental prices I can get because I know my interest rate is going to be incredibly high.
Yeah.
And I said, wow, that's incredibly smart. Why did you choose to do that now? Did you do that before? And she goes, no, but a good friend of mine told me that I should investigate rental prices as an investor before I buy the property.
Yes. As part of the decision-making process.
That's so
Yes.
smart. I
Yes.
mean,
And
smart.
you charge like $2,000 for this rental analysis, correct?
No. There's no charge. The rental analysis usually comes by email. If you send me an address, you text me an address and say, what would this rent for? Is this a good investment? I would tell you absolutely on a scale of 1 to 10 where that would rank.
And is there anything we haven't asked you about that you wanted to talk about before we wrap it up?
You know, the market is still great to buy and invest in. It always is in Hawaii. But if you're asking me if it's still a good buy to buy, yes, if you're 1031ing exchange into this market, it's a great place to go. And remember, as an added bonus, if you have a rental property here, you can visit Hawaii 2 times and write those trips off.
Nice.
Nice.
I love those bonuses,
Yeah.
those tax write-offs.
Yes.
Thanks and aloha.